right, Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah Bashim Akakwadash. All right, today is going to be a quick lesson on Esau going into slavery along with the heathen. All right, so we're going to do a breakdown of who Esau is. All right, and then we're going to get to the point. All right, because all these nations, they all had a part in our downfall, man. All right. And it's already prophesied that they're going into slavery because they're going to build our kingdom, man. They're going to build our kingdom, our palaces. They're going to be servants to the men, to the women, and the kids. All right. They're going to pay tribute day in and day out, week in and week out, month after month, year after year. They're going to pay tribute to us, and mainly starting, all right, they're going to pay tribute to the Father and Yahweh Shah, man. All right. And they're going to bring all of their gold, everything that they got, the gold, everything, merchandise, the gold, silver, gold, everything, man. They're going to give it up. And they're not going to have a choice because there's going to be the spiritual power, all right, in case they want to buck up and get out of line, then they're going to pay the ultimate price, all right, because the 1/3 is going to have the spiritual power. That's how we're going to be able to protect the nation, man, to be able to protect our people. And these other nations, there's going to be some of them that try to buck up, but they're going to realize that that's not going to save them. That's not going to work, man, because the ones that's going to try to buck up, because they're going to do it. All right. A lot of these nations, man, they're going to come up against and try to buck up and fight. That spiritual power is going to be there to protect our nation and whoop their ass, man, and put them in their place. All right. The spirit, and it's going to be a lot of them. They're not going to do that because they're going to think twice, because they're going to see that spiritual power, and then they're going to see that spiritual power, and then they're going to know, all right, not to cross that line, because if they do, then it's going to be severe, harsh, cruel punishments, man, and they're not going to be able to handle that, all right? They're not going to have a choice, so therefore, they are going to bow down, because if they don't, then they are going to get it. And anybody that doesn't want to serve and come up and serve the throne, all right, that doesn't want to serve Yahweh Shai and pay tribute, then your ass going to get thrown out and you're going to be put to death. Or what's going to happen is, all right, these heathens, all right, if they don't want to get with the program, if they don't want to get in line, all right, if they want to try to buck up, and if they want to be demons, all right, then they're going to starve to death, all right? You're going to starve. You're not going to be able to grow food. Your animals are going to die off. Your land is not going to bring forth food. You're going to starve to death. You're not going to have shit, all right? And you're not going to, they're not going to be able to have nothing, All right. The angels, the chariots will be there. All right. And if they want to buck up and try to fight, then then the angels and the chariots will be there to burn their asses up. All right. They're not gonna be able to they're not gonna a lot of them, they're gonna think twice, and they're not gonna cross that line because they're gonna be afraid, because they're gonna see that spiritual power, and they're going to get with the program, and they're gonna willingly do it. And he's gonna force them and make them do it, because if they don't, then they're not gonna have shit. Even though they're not gonna really have shit anyway, because everything, all the gold, merchandise, women, material, whatever they have that's good, diamonds, you name it, we're taking it. All right? They're gonna give it up. And they're not gonna have a choice, because they're gonna know, they're gonna see that spiritual power, and they're gonna think twice. All right? And they're gonna be scared. And they know that this is coming. That's why they're mad, because they're not the chosen, and we are the chosen. We have next to rule. Our kingdom is eternal. All right. And they're mad that they're not the chosen, and they're going into slavery, and they're going to be servants. All right. And they're mad and they don't like it. But there's nothing that they can do about it, because it's prophecy. All right. And they are going down. All the shit they taught, all the hell they put on us, oppressing us, mocking our power. All right. They touched us. They oppressed us. They laughed at us. They looked at us as we were nothing. All right. Like we were the bottom of the barrel. All right. They laughed at us. These heathens, these other nations, all right, and these crackers, all right, they look down upon us right now, all right, because we're not in power. All right. That's why sometimes we get treated the way we do, because they don't like us, man. And you got, heathens and these other nations that they seem like good people, and they seem like they love you, and they your friend. But for the most part, man, they all going down. All right. And their true colors is gonna come out when they see that power. All right. And they're gonna show their true feelings pretty soon on how they feel and think about you damn Jakes, man, because they don't give a damn about you. All right. These nations, they don't give a damn about you, man. They hate you. All right. They hate you, and they don't like you, and they hate us because we are the chosen, and we are a reflection of the Most High and His Son, and they don't like it. All right. And because of all the things they did to us and what they're still doing, all right, and being above us, they're going to pay for that. All right. And we're going to read it. This is Joel chapter 3. All right. And verse 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations, and parted my land, and they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Right. So they all benefited off of our people, man, our nation. And when he says he's going to plead with them, means he's going to put them to death. They're going to be destroyed, all right? Because they're going to be totally annihilated, man. All right, because the day Yahweh Shah returns with all the angels of heaven, all right, all the chariots, he's coming on that big, huge ship, and he's going to burn their ass and destroy them, all right? And we're going to get more into that. Verse 4, yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried unto your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem, northern and southern kingdom, have ye sold unto the Grecians, that ye might remove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head. So where were the children of Israel sold at? The land of the north. And where's the land of the north? America. All right? The United Snakes of America. All right? Spiritual Egypt and Sodom and Gomorrah, man. All right? That's where the children of Israel are located over here in America and different parts of the earth, but mainly over here in the western part of the world, the Western Hemisphere, all right, the Americas, Mexico, South America. This is where we are as a people. Why? Because of the transatlantic and the trans-Saharan slave trade, all right? That's why we're here, all right? And the Grecians go back to the Romans, all right? Goes back to Japhet. Those are the white man, all right? The white man, all right? Those are the Grecians, the Japhites, or who you would call the modern day Romans. That's who that's talking about, man. So if that's the case, then Esau can't be the white man, all right? And we're going to read who Esau is. This is Isaiah chapter 63. All right. We're going to find out who Esau is. All right. And what's going to happen to him. All right. When Yahweh Shah returns, man. Because Esau is going to get a foot in his ass, man, for what he did. All right. He sold us to these damn crackers, man. And they think that they're going to somehow escape. And they're not. All right? They're not. They think they are, but they're not. And we're going to read it.